guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm doing my review of Headless, Horseman, Hayrides, and Haunted Houses up in Ulster. Apparently, I was told that, my critique was a little harsh in person, even though all I said was it wasn't as good as last year. And I'm going to tell you why it wasn't as good as last year. They changed their haunted hayride because of the COVID. That, no hayride this year. You got to drive through in your POV. For those that you don't know, personally owned vehicle. But the drive-through part, not a bad idea if it works. There's a little sandwich board they have that I'll show you a picture of at the end that, says no stopping, no headlights, 3 miles an hour, blah, 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 yappity, yakety, schmackety. You can read for yourself at the end. Excuse me, it's not the COVID. But, they were sending us in 3-car increments. But, when you have the lead car that decides it doesn't want to listen to the rules and stop at every main part and sit there, so nobody else can enjoy it, that 3 cars becomes a conga line. Then you get the guy coming up behind you with his headlights on, even though you're supposed to only have your parking lights on. Oh, also to mention, this is like, a car width wide little dirt trail, with ups and downs and arounds, so you got to pay attention when you're driving, and that makes it not so enjoyable for the driver, if you're competent, and actually, worry about, running into things, hitting the actors, the props, the car ahead of you, whatever. The driver cannot enjoy it as much as the passengers. That being said, again, I understand, there's new rules because of this COVID bullshit that, haunters can't get in your face, they got to keep their social distancing, and don't get me wrong, I'm glad you guys are open this year. I'm glad there's Halloween, and all of that. It would suck more if you weren't open. I'm not saying that it sucked. I'm saying it wasn't as good as last year. Don't ask an opinion unless you want one. Maybe you need to, have more people out there. I know you were real light on actors and stuff because, I'm sure people up there are, are worried about the COVID, and whatever. I get it. But, don't expect high praise when, it's weak. As always, your props, your decorations, your sets, always on point, always, top shelf. But, I understand you have to do what you have to do. This isn't so much as a bad mouth, don't get me wrong, I'm not bad mouthing the place because I'm not. It's just, I'm not going to tell you something that is as good or better than the year before if it wasn't. It was adequate. Was it worth the 180 mile round trip? But I had already bought tickets. So, you got to deal with, what you get because of the situation in the country. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Go and see it, but it just, it was different. And I'm sorry, it wasn't as good as years past. The props, yeah, your decorations, your all of that, yeah, good. But that's all I got to say. 42, I'm out.